Sun as thought patterns in all nakshatras, Aquarius Rising. Sun in Ashwini Nakshatra, 3rd house. As an Aquarius Ascendant with the Sun in Ashwini Nakshatra in the 3rd house, your thought patterns focus on developing innovative communication skills and exploring new ideas. Ashwini's swift and pioneering energy enhances Aquarius's natural intellectual curiosity, driving you to think about ways to break new ground in areas of skill development, self-expression, and social connections. You often contemplate how to engage with people effectively, valuing quick, insightful communication. This placement inspires you to explore new skills and express your ideas in unconventional and inspiring ways. Sun in Bharani Nakshatra, 3rd house. With the Sun in Bharani Nakshatra in the 3rd house, your Aquarius Ascendant's progressive and independent traits blend with Bharani's transformational energy in the realm of communication and daily interactions. Bharani encourages you to approach your interactions with both intensity and sensitivity, often reflecting on how you can use communication as a means for personal growth and transformation. You think deeply about how to articulate your ideas while being mindful of their impact, valuing honesty and resilience in conversations. This placement inspires you to engage with others in ways that facilitate growth and mutual understanding. Sun in Krittika Nakshatra, 4th house. As an Aquarius Ascendant with the Sun in Krittika Nakshatra in the 4th house, your thought patterns center on creating a stable, harmonious home environment with a focus on intellectual and personal growth. Krittika's sharp, discerning energy aligns with Aquarius's need for innovation, leading you to contemplate how to bring clarity and wisdom into your family life. You are driven to maintain a home that promotes growth and understanding, often thinking about ways to foster an environment of knowledge and integrity. This placement encourages you to approach family dynamics with strength and discernment, nurturing a sense of purpose in your domestic sphere. Sun in Rohini Nakshatra, 4th house. With the Sun in Rohini Nakshatra in the 4th house, your Aquarius Ascendant's visionary outlook is complemented by Rohini's nurturing and abundant energy, especially in matters of home and emotional security. Rohini's influence leads you to think about how to create a supportive, fulfilling home environment, balancing practicality with emotional warmth. You often contemplate how to make your personal life a source of peace and stability, valuing traditions that nurture and ground you. This placement inspires you to approach your home and family with compassion and thoughtfulness, focusing on ways to cultivate both inner and outer abundance. Sun in Mrigashira Nakshatra, 5th house. As an Aquarius Ascendant with the Sun in Mrigashira Nakshatra in the 5th house, your thought patterns emphasize exploration, creativity, and intellectual pursuits in the areas of personal expression and learning. Mrigashira's curious and adaptable energy aligns well with Aquarius's innovative and inquisitive mind, encouraging you to think about how to channel your creativity into unique ideas and projects. You often contemplate how to express your individuality through learning and artistic pursuits, valuing creativity that reflects both curiosity and originality. This placement inspires you to approach self-expression with an open mind, eager to explore new avenues for growth. Sun in Ardra Nakshatra, 5th house. With the Sun in Ardra Nakshatra in the 5th house, your Aquarius Ascendant's intellectual and progressive traits merge with Ardra's transformative and intense energy in the realm of creativity, education, and self-expression. Ardra encourages you to explore the deeper, sometimes challenging aspects of personal growth through learning and creativity, prompting thoughts about how to use your experiences to fuel your creative process. You often think about how to address life's complexities through your self-expression, valuing depth and resilience. This placement inspires you to approach your personal pursuits with determination, exploring the transformative power of knowledge and creativity. Sun in Punarvasu Nakshatra, 6th house. As an Aquarius Ascendant with the Sun in Punarvasu Nakshatra in the 6th house, your thought patterns revolve around renewal, adaptability, and resilience in daily routines, health, and work. Punarvasu's nurturing and adaptable energy aligns with Aquarius's need for progressive change, driving you to think about how to bring balance and flexibility into your daily life. You often contemplate ways to improve your well-being and workplace dynamics, valuing routines that support both personal growth and collective well-being. This placement inspires you to approach your work with a spirit of optimism and adaptability, focusing on ways to create lasting, positive change. Sun in Pushya Nakshatra, 6th house. As an Aquarius Ascendant with the Sun in Pushya Nakshatra in the 6th house, your thought patterns focus on service, responsibility, and support in daily routines and health matters. Pushya's nurturing and disciplined energy combines with Aquarius's idealistic nature, encouraging you to think about how to create positive, structured routines that benefit both yourself and others. You often contemplate ways to bring stability and care into your work environment, valuing roles that allow you to support and uplift those around you. This placement inspires you to approach daily responsibilities with a sense of purpose, thinking about how to foster well-being and harmony in your surroundings. Sun in Ashlesha Nakshatra, 6th house. With the Sun in Ashlesha Nakshatra in the 6th house, your Aquarius Ascendant's analytical and inventive qualities merge with Ashlesha's intuitive and strategic energy in areas of work, health, and service. Ashlesha encourages you to explore unconventional or deeper approaches to problem-solving in your daily tasks, often contemplating how to address challenges with a keen sense of observation. You value intuitive insights and may think about ways to manage work dynamics effectively through strategy and empathy. This placement inspires you to approach your responsibilities with insight and a thoughtful mindset, aiming to make impactful, lasting improvements. Sun in Magha Nakshatra, 7th house. As an Aquarius Ascendant with the Sun in Magha Nakshatra in the 7th house, your thought patterns revolve around dignity, tradition, and loyalty within partnerships and relationships. Magha's regal and influential energy aligns with Aquarius's strong principles, leading you to think about how to create meaningful and lasting connections with a sense of pride and integrity. You often contemplate ways to foster respect and loyalty in partnerships, valuing relationships that allow for mutual growth and respect. This placement inspires you to approach relationships with a sense of honor and responsibility, focusing on creating bonds that reflect both purpose and mutual support. Sun in Purva Phalguni Nakshatra, 7th house. With the Sun in Purva Phalguni Nakshatra in the 7th house, your Aquarius Ascendant's sociable and community-oriented nature combines with Purva Phalguni's joyful and creative energy in partnerships. Purva Phalguni encourages you to think about how to bring harmony, warmth, and mutual enjoyment into your relationships, valuing connections that foster joy and personal growth. You often contemplate how to balance independence with togetherness, focusing on relationships that allow for both individuality and shared pleasure. This placement inspires you to approach partnerships with an open heart, thinking about how to create fulfilling, balanced connections that uplift both you and your partner. Sun in Uttara Phalguni Nakshatra, 8th house. As an Aquarius Ascendant with the Sun in Uttara Phalguni Nakshatra in the 8th house, your thought patterns center on resilience, transformation, and commitment in matters of shared resources, inner growth, and transformation. Uttara Phalguni's disciplined, steady energy aligns with Aquarius's progressive spirit, encouraging you to explore themes of stability and endurance through life's changes. You often think about how to navigate transformative experiences with integrity, valuing growth that contributes to long-term stability. This placement inspires you to approach personal transformation with a practical, purpose-driven mindset, focusing on how to build a lasting foundation even amidst change. Sun in Hasta Nakshatra, 8th house. With the Sun in Hasta Nakshatra in the 8th house, your Aquarius Ascendant's intellectual and adaptive traits merge with Hasta's skillful and insightful energy in transformative and introspective areas. Hasta encourages you to explore the depths of self-improvement, often contemplating how to harness your inner strength to create positive change. You think about how to gain control over personal challenges with precision and clarity, valuing transformation that brings self-mastery. This placement inspires you to approach inner growth with a hands-on, practical approach, focusing on how to cultivate resilience and awareness in navigating life's complexities. Sun in Chitra Nakshatra, 9th house. As an Aquarius Ascendant with the Sun in Chitra Nakshatra in the 9th house, your thought patterns revolve around creativity, structure, and beauty in philosophical, educational, and spiritual pursuits. Chitra's artistic and constructive energy aligns with Aquarius' innovative and broad-minded nature, leading you to think about how to explore spiritual and intellectual ideas with both clarity and imagination. You often contemplate ways to approach learning with a sense of wonder, valuing philosophies that blend logic with aesthetic appreciation. This placement inspires you to pursue knowledge with creativity and focus, thinking about how to make meaningful contributions in the realm of ideas and beliefs. Sun in Swati Nakshatra, 9th house. As an Aquarius Ascendant with the Sun in Swati Nakshatra, in the 9th house, your thought patterns focus on independence, diplomacy, and adaptability in philosophical and spiritual pursuits. Swati's balanced and flexible energy complements Aquarius's broad-minded nature, encouraging you to explore various belief systems and ideas with an open heart and mind. You often contemplate how to expand your worldview in a way that honors diversity and harmony, valuing philosophies that promote understanding and fairness. This placement inspires you to approach learning and spirituality with adaptability, often thinking about how to cultivate wisdom through a balanced, inquisitive approach. Sun in Vishakha Nakshatra, 9th house. With the Sun in Vishakha Nakshatra in the 9th house, your Aquarius Ascendant's quest for knowledge and growth combines with Vishakha's determined, ambitious energy in matters of higher learning, philosophy, and spirituality. Vishakha encourages you to pursue your intellectual and spiritual goals with dedication, valuing belief systems that foster both personal and universal growth. You may often contemplate how to channel your drive for knowledge into creating a meaningful impact, focusing on philosophical pursuits that bring insight and purpose. This placement inspires you to approach spiritual and intellectual growth with resilience and focus, thinking about how to achieve lasting wisdom. Sun in Anuradha Nakshatra, 10th house. As an Aquarius Ascendant with the Sun in Anuradha Nakshatra in the 10th house, your thought patterns center on loyalty, responsibility, and resilience within your career and public life. Anuradha's devoted and nurturing energy complements Aquarius's social and progressive tendencies, encouraging you to think about how to create a career that reflects both integrity and compassion. You often contemplate how to foster unity and mutual support in your professional life, valuing positions that allow for teamwork and shared success. This placement inspires you to approach your career with dedication, thinking about how to build a reputation for reliability and empathy. Sun in Jyeshtha Nakshatra, 10th house. With the Sun in Jyeshtha Nakshatra in the 10th house, your Aquarius Ascendant's intellectual and forward-thinking nature aligns with Jyeshtha's powerful and protective energy in career matters. Jyeshtha encourages you to explore ways to establish authority and respect in your professional life, valuing a career that reflects inner strength and resilience. You may often think about how to assert yourself in the workplace, focusing on roles that allow you to lead and create impact. This placement inspires you to approach your public life with a strong sense of purpose and self-mastery, thinking about how to build a career based on integrity and influence. Sun in Mula Nakshatra, 11th house. As an Aquarius Ascendant with the Sun in Mula Nakshatra in the 11th house, your thought patterns revolve around exploration, transformation, and depth within social circles, friendships, and aspirations. Mula's probing and transformative energy aligns with Aquarius's progressive ideals, encouraging you to seek meaning and truth in your social connections. You often contemplate how to foster friendships that allow for growth and deep understanding, valuing connections that bring wisdom and authenticity. This placement inspires you to approach your social goals with a mindset focused on discovery and evolution, thinking about how to create a network that supports both personal and collective growth. Sun in Purva Ashadha Nakshatra, 11th house. With the Sun in Purva Ashadha Nakshatra in the 11th house, your Aquarius Ascendant's social and forward-thinking qualities blend with Purva Ashadha's victorious, optimistic energy in friendships and aspirations. Purva Ashadha encourages you to think about how to bring enthusiasm and positivity into your social life, valuing alliances that inspire and motivate. You often contemplate how to build a community that reflects resilience and hope, focusing on relationships that support mutual achievement and fulfillment. This placement inspires you to approach friendships and aspirations with a positive, collaborative mindset, thinking about how to contribute to a shared vision of success. Sun in Uttara Ashadha Nakshatra, 12th house. As an Aquarius Ascendant, with the Sun in Uttara Ashadha Nakshatra in the 12th house, your thought patterns center on integrity, inner strength, and purpose in matters of spirituality, solitude, and introspection. Uttara Ashadha's disciplined and committed energy aligns with Aquarius' visionary qualities, encouraging you to explore inner strength and resilience in your spiritual journey. You often contemplate how to cultivate a sense of responsibility and honor within your inner world, valuing spiritual practices that bring inner clarity and growth. This placement inspires you to approach solitude and spiritual growth with a purposeful mindset, thinking about how to build a deep and lasting connection with your inner self. Sun in Shravana Nakshatra, 12th house. As an Aquarius Ascendant, with the Sun in Shravana Nakshatra in the 12th house, your thought patterns focus on introspection, wisdom, and the pursuit of deeper understanding in spiritual and secluded aspects of life. Shravana's observant and reflective energy aligns with Aquarius's analytical nature, encouraging you to explore inner peace and growth through contemplation and self-reflection. You often contemplate ways to gain insight and inner wisdom, valuing spiritual practices that promote calm and clarity. This placement inspires you to approach spirituality with a mindful, introspective attitude, thinking about how to find purpose and peace within yourself. Sun in Dhanishta Nakshatra, 1st house. With the Sun in Dhanishta Nakshatra in the 1st house, your Aquarius Ascendant's innovative and independent qualities merge with Dhanishta's rhythmic, ambitious energy in matters of self-expression and identity. Dhanishta encourages you to present yourself with confidence and resilience, often contemplating how to embody strength and poise in your interactions. You think about how to showcase your unique traits in a way that aligns with your values and ambitions, valuing self-expression that reflects both consistency and authenticity. This placement inspires you to approach life with a steady and determined attitude, thinking about how to make a lasting impression through your distinct presence. Sun in Shatabisha Nakshatra, 1st house. As an Aquarius Ascendant with the Sun in Shatabisha Nakshatra in the 1st house, your thought patterns revolve around introspection, healing, and originality in self-presentation and personal identity. Shatabisha's mystical and transformative energy aligns with Aquarius's inventive spirit, encouraging you to express yourself with both depth and uniqueness. You often contemplate how to explore and reveal your inner truth, valuing authenticity and self-awareness in your personal growth. This placement inspires you to approach self-expression with a healing, insightful approach, focusing on how to develop a strong, genuine sense of self that reflects both vulnerability and strength. Sun in Purva Bhadrapada Nakshatra, 2nd house. With the Sun in Purva Bhadrapada Nakshatra in the 2nd house, your Aquarius Ascendant's forward-thinking and humanitarian nature combines with Purva Bhadrapada's intense and philosophical energy in matters of values, finances, and family. Purva Bhadrapada encourages you to explore the deeper meaning behind your material pursuits, often contemplating how to align your financial goals with a sense of purpose. You think about how to build security that supports both personal and collective well-being, valuing wealth that reflects ethical and philosophical values. This placement inspires you to approach financial matters with depth, thinking about how to create abundance that benefits both yourself and others. Sun in Uttara Bhadrapada Nakshatra, 2nd house. As an Aquarius Ascendant with the Sun in Uttara Bhadrapada Nakshatra in the 2nd house, your thought patterns focus on stability, compassion, and resilience in areas related to finances, values, and family. Uttara Bhadrapada's calm, nurturing energy complements Aquarius's idealistic nature, encouraging you to think about how to build a secure foundation that reflects both empathy and responsibility. You often contemplate ways to create financial stability that supports long-term growth and well-being, valuing resources that promote a sense of security and compassion. This placement inspires you to approach material matters with a balanced and mindful attitude, focusing on cultivating wealth and values that align with your inner ideals. Sun in Revati Nakshatra, 2nd house. With the Sun in Revati Nakshatra in the 2nd house, Your Aquarius Ascendant's humanitarian and visionary qualities merge with Revati's nurturing and empathetic energy in areas of finances, family values, and self-worth. Revati encourages you to think about how to bring kindness, understanding, and support into your approach to wealth and material security. You often contemplate ways to use your resources to foster emotional well-being and a sense of unity, valuing wealth that can create harmony and support for those around you. This placement inspires you to approach finances with compassion, thinking about how to build a foundation that reflects both personal security and shared kindness.